Hey everybody, if you're just coming in for the first time, I would appreciate, that slam on the like button or the dislike button or whatever, but thank you for tuning in to talk about the Dark Power Pro 12 1500 watt from Be Quiet. Okay guys, this was sent out to me. It is not a paid review, so it's just basically I'm going to do a look over, talk about it. This is the first time I've had a power supply this big. I've had 1200 watt, 1100, 1000 watt, but I've never had a 1500 watt. Plus this is 80 titanium. 80 titanium. So the efficiency on this power supply is pretty much pow, top of the line until something else comes out. I've been waiting forever to open this, and it's one of those things where the box is so flippin' nice that you have no choice but to do an unboxing. Like, I mean, it's just, I don't even think I could ever throw the box away. This might be the first time you guys are seeing me on camera in a long time. I usually do an overhead, but I have to get back at this and do it the more entertaining way because everybody wants to see my ugly face. I am doing this review and I'm making a mess. Okay guys, now that we got the shine away, we can now see that it's a nice matte finish. Kind of a rubberized feeling to the box, sort of. And we're going to get this here off first, but you see that the Dark Power Pro 12 is in this nice chrome. And from what I've seen, this power supply is supposed to look pretty nice. Now, we're not going to see fancy lights or anything like that inside this. That's not what a Be Quiet power supply is all about. A Be Quiet power supply is usually built on trust, reliability, efficiency, and the power distribution and the cabling. So let's get this open, take a look at it. Oh! Get this sleeve off. This thing has a little bit of weight. A little bit of weight. So, the box looks like a big shoebox. But a very thick, big shoebox. Wow. Nice. That is a strong box. Look at this. I don't know if the camera's picking that up. Be Quiet here on the inside. Just, embedded into the foam too, so that's a really nice little touch. And it's actually wrapped. I've never seen that before, but I mean, for the price you have to have an experience, correct? I want to feel that it is as well, not just a really good power supply and just your regular stupid box, throw away the inserts, here's your little bag, zipper, blah blah blah. This is what I'm looking for when I spend money. The nice Dark Power Pro 12 in nice chrome, and Be Quiet here in chrome. So here we have the owner's manual. And it's a pretty decently thick manual due to multi-languages as well. But it's good to go through your manual due to knowing what does what and where, like what rail is going to produce the power you're looking for, not to mistake a PCIe for the motherboard. These are things you can actually look at. They should probably be more than likely labeled on here. So right off the bat, I'm greeted with some nice little install stuff. Oh, no way. This is a first. I've never seen a power supply company do this. Okay, first off, yes, there's many people doing the Velcro tie downs. But how many people are doing it like that? It's so well done. Now, that's not what I'm talking about. Of course, you're going to have some zip ties. I don't really use zip ties, but you're going to have them. Okay? And in some cases, very useful. And if not, use them somewhere else. Now, there's two things here. One, this is going to be new to me-ish. And that is the overclocking bracket. Now, it sounds weird, but it isn't what you think. It's not like a I'm going to overclock my power supply and it goes, and it sounds like a race car going nuts. Okay guys, so I'm going to explain this the easiest way possible. There's two things. You can put this bracket in and it has a on, off overclocking switch. Or you can permanently overclock it with this little, I'm going to call it a jumper, that would plug directly into the power supply where this actually would plug in. So it's your option. Now what does overclocking do? It makes your darn power supply go faster. Go! No, overclocking on this PSU will basically take multiple rails that you're choosing to become one 12-volt rail, therefore supplying all the power necessary to that rail. We have some, oh wow, that's cool. So it comes with thumb screws or normal screws. So your choice, and there's 5 thumb screws in there in case you lose one, I guess. Now, what I was saying about a power supply company I haven't seen, and if you guys have, please comment below because I'd like to know who else in the premium market is doing this. But this actually comes with your combs. So, you know when you buy your sleeves like I did on my gaming machine on Project Game Over? It came with combs to make your lines clip in and be nice and straight. Well, they do the same thing here. You have just about everything you could dream of in this bag, and that tells me I'm going to be looking at some nice premium. Put them back in the bag because one and then 2 more fell, and yeah. Seen before, and I do have a 1200 watt power supply, a commercial power supply, and I thought that it was the only thing I'd ever see use a cable like this, and that is this is a serious power cable. Okay, so now we have a almost feels like, honestly, feels like a hard mouse pad. It was covering the wires. That is so cool. So what I was saying is correct. We have a bunch of sleeved wires. I will go over nice individual cloth, already braided wires for you, so you can make it as clean or as dirty as you wish. Even some little shorties here, which is really cool. That is actually, if you need to go to a floppy, don't know why you would go to a floppy. But if I was building a retro system, comment below if you know anything else that's using that right now. So right around now, you're going to see all the different cables that actually come with this power supply, so you know what you're actually getting. Instead of me just going through it, we'll go through it here. So, drive cables, main cables. They're even making it dummy proof. Wow. Alright, so here's your 24 pin. All nice and sleeved, and it's nice individual wire, so you need it up in the combs as you want it to be. That is flipping awesome. I'm very excited here. Okay guys, I'm astonished. There is 5 PCIe cables here. 5 dual. So 2 8s here, 2 8s here, and so on. That's pretty crazy. Not going to run out of cables. Your CPU now, CPU, I guess is the easy way to put it. You'll also see on the sides here, and I don't know if that's going to pick that up, but you will see on the sides here, it says CPU, it says PCIe, that kind of thing. I've never seen me get 5 before, but okay. Also, I probably want to make a note that I don't have the new NVIDIA Fire connector. Connector for their video cards. And I think that's because when the power supply was sent to me, it was before they repackaged it. I'm not 100%, but I'll put a little thing down here saying if it comes with it or not as we go forward. Okay, guys, it is time now to take out the power supply. And this is where I find out whether I fall in love or I get a divorce. Ooh, wow. Dude, this is brushed aluminum. It is brushed aluminum. My Dark Power 850 titanium or platinum, can't remember, had a nice finish, but nothing like this. Right off the bat, you have your satisfying peel-offs. I'm even impressed that I'm actually taking these off right now. But it's so satisfying. So we have this beautiful, beautiful metal puffed out lettering on this unit in chrome, which just looks absolutely, you can see the glare from it, absolutely gorgeous. Like, the fit, finish, and polish on this is unbelievable. I also want to point out too, the fan that's in here is not the typical fans you guys are used to that you would see, you know, off the shelf or in their computer cases. These fans, especially in this unit, are specifically designed for this unit. Guys, after looking this over and everything, well, you're not going to find a more beautiful power supply. I mean, if you're looking for quality, but they gave you some match to it, where they brushed aluminum it instead of like just regular tin or metal, this thing is an absolute eyepiece. It's heavy, of course, decently heavy for a titanium, and I have to still say, if your power supply weighs nothing, put it back on the shelf. Overall, I cannot wait to mount this and run it in my newest machine that I'm looking to build. Do I require this much power? Probably not. Guys, look, if you made it this far, thank you. And if you didn't, okay, well, thank you, I think. This is a very premium power supply. It is not for everybody, okay? And if you're not this person, well, thank you for sticking it out and watching this video anyway. If you think that this is something for you and you got something out of my video, knowing what you're going to get when you buy one, thank you again. Now, if you have any questions about this power supply, please comment below and I will gladly answer anything I can. And if I don't know the answer, I will gladly get in touch with Be Quiet and have them brief me on that and respond to you. You can comment, of course, in the comments section, or you can email me with the email address right here. Right here. But anyway, guys, this is a brief overview and letting you know what you get, what quality, which this just made everything completely obsolete to me. This is just absolutely that nice. I can't wait to install my Dark Power 12 1500 watts so I can watch my lights flicker in my house. Game over.